Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about the long-term shoulder and elbow health concerns for youth baseball. Shoulder and elbow injuries. First of all, we have the rotator cuff. There's three parts of the rotator cuff: the supraspinatus, the infraspinatus, the scapularitus, and the teres minor. And those are all major injuries, especially when playing baseball. Also, for the elbow, we have the ulnar collateral ligament, and that's a major injury for baseball. And when we get surgery on that, we call that Tommy John surgery. So we have the percentages right here. The UCL reconstruction surgeries, see they're increasing within time. As time goes on, there's going to be more surgeries. We have the pitchers by injury type. We have the shoulder here and the elbow. The elbow is the longest recovery right now. And we also have the ages. At a young age, they're starting to develop a lot of injuries, arm and elbow. And those are the percentages for that. Ways to repair and protect. Make sure you are properly conditioned. Make sure you are properly warmed up and stretched, because if you throw without warming up and stretching, then you have a higher risk of injury. Never play through pain or injury. That just gives them more of a chance to injure your tendons and tear them a little more. Avoid using radar guns. A lot of kids like to go and show off and throw their arm out and mess it up like that, so it's good to stay away from the radar guns. Don't play another position on pitching day. After you pitch, your arm's pretty much toast, and there's no more throwing for the rest of the day if you want to keep your shoulder and elbow in good shape. Also, consider delaying throwing curveballs and sliders until you're at least 15 to 17 years old. Under 14, throwing curveballs and sliders can lead to more of an injury. Exercises. To stretch your shoulder and your elbow, we got, across the arm. We got bands. Bands are really important. Bands will keep your arm ready to go, warmed up, stretched, and also strengthened. We have the elbow bands. That's over the shoulder as you go up, and that'll help the elbow. Also, light weights. Light weights will strengthen your arms, and you do that before a game and it'll be nice and warmed up for you. Post-surgery. So I've had surgery on my rotator cuff, and I know what post-surgery is like, and it's hard to lift heavy weights, excessive popping and readjusting all the time, weak overhead motion. Anything you do over your head is harder to do. It's weak, and you can't really grab heavy objects off the top shelf anymore. Easily fatigued. Say you're throwing or playing a game, you'll last 4 innings instead of 9 innings. It's a little bit weaker than it used to be. And aching. When you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning, I have that feeling. You're like, wow, you can still feel it in there. And so that's post-surgery. These are all my references that I gathered all my information for my project, and I would like to say thank you for everybody coming out today and seeing my project.